Hey everybody, good morning and happy Sunday to each and every one of you. This morning I get to spend my time doing something very, very fun, something that I absolutely love doing every year. It's something I really look forward to. Raking leaves. Yes, all that I just said was sarcasm. I hate doing this. You got the spring and summer, what do? You have to mow the lawn. You got the fall, you have to rake leaves. You get the winter, you have to shovel, and then it just does it over and over and over again. So there's always something to do. Home ownership is not quite all it is cracked up to be. But this year I'm doing something a little bit different. I've decided to take all the leaves and rake them onto a tarp and then drag the tarp out into the street. As you can see, I've already started and it's actually working quite well. Usually I have a leaf blower and I just blow the leaves out. The problem is that it starts out pretty fine, and then once that pile of leaves gets really big, it takes a while to blow that all out into the street. So it does take a little bit of time to get all those leaves blown out into the street using a leaf blower. Plus it uses up a lot of gas because it's a gas engine leaf blower, and then also you're building out all that, is it carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide? Whatever comes out of a gas engine, that's all coming out, so you end up smelling like fumes. It's bad, it pollutes the environment. So this way is a lot nicer for the environment, and I don't smell like gas fumes afterwards, which is always a plus. But this is actually working out pretty well. I've seen neighbors do this before, and I always thought it looks like an interesting idea. So I decided to get the tarp out. I have this nice big tarp. Actually, this is like a quarter of the tarp. This thing is huge, but I don't want to get the whole thing out. And thus far, like I said, it's working really well. I'm just taking all the leaves, raking them onto the tarp, and then dragging the tarp out into the street, dumping them out there. And then the burro actually comes sometime this week, and they'll actually suck all those leaves up, and they take everybody's leaves, which is really nice. So that is my fun for the morning. I get to rake. Oh joy, but at least, like I said, this is going pretty well. And I think I'm gonna use this new leaves onto a tarp method every year now. And done, or at least done enough. If you're thinking to yourself, but wait, there's still a whole bunch of leaves in your yard, that's actually okay. Leaves in your yard, it's not a bad thing. It's actually really good. It's a natural fertilizer. It helps fertilize your grass, and come this spring, you'll have nice green grass. What is bad is when you let the winds whip around your house from this direction, from that direction, and it takes the leaves and ends up piling them up into a huge, big round pile. And then you get areas that are kind of like this down here. You see how this is kind of like not so green right there? That is because that's an area where I let the leaves pile up for a little bit too long. I should have been out here maybe a few weeks ago raking up all these leaves. I didn't. So that area right there, not dead. That area is going to be just fine come this spring. But had I let this go a little bit longer, maybe waited until I got back from Disney or something like that, that'd probably be just one big mud pile come this spring, and that'd be bad. So that's what you got to rake up. All these little leaves right here and stuff like that, not a big deal. Let them go. They're absolutely fine. But you got to get up all those nice big piles, and that is officially done and over with. And I am a big fan now of using this tarp method. It worked so incredibly well. So okay, I am now 100% tired. I'm gonna go get something to drink, probably hop in the shower, and I think I'm gonna take a nap. So as I was putting the rake away in the shed, I realized something pretty interesting. Now, we just had our trees trimmed only a few weeks ago. They were really in need of a trimming, and we finally had that done. And I look over and I noticed something pretty cool. The guys who came out and trimmed our tree did something really nice. They took this stump I have over here and they trimmed the stump down. That was really cool of them. Now the stump still needs to definitely come out. It's a stump that was here when we moved in, and I've been hacking away at it, trying to get this thing out with an axe. Every couple of weeks I come out here and just hack away a nice big chunk of it away, and it's taking forever. I've been working on that since we moved in. So a few years now. And as you can see, it's still there. There's a whole boatload of it. It's taking forever. But it was a little higher, and they came and chopped it down. So again, it still needs to come out. I still need to flatten that out so I can put some dirt over it and grow some grass on top of it. But at least it's not looking as bad. So that was really nice of them. I did not even know they did that. If I hadn't known that, I would have tipped them even better. Well, I took that nap I said I was going to take. It's about 6:30 at night now. I slept a little bit longer than I had anticipated. So oops, but yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to get done today too, so oh well, my bad. But I am starving. I woke up extremely hungry, so I figured where better to get some food than a beautiful place like Hilltop. Look at that. Let me get in focus here. Look at that sign. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely amazing. I love this place. It is delicious. It is old-fashioned. It is old school. It is old amazing. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go get some burgers. That's delicious. Okay, I am well rested, I am well fed, so let's, well, take a look at what I received in the mail. This coming yesterday, not today, obviously. Today is Sunday, no mail on Sundays. However, this was delivered very late last night, and as such, sat out on the front porch all night long until this morning when my wife stumbled across this. Every now and then, my local postman, for whatever reason, will forget, I guess, to drop off a package or something like that, and then because he's pretty nice, he'll come back. He'll actually stop back and drop the package off, which is pretty cool, because what he could certainly do is say, screw it, though he'll just get it tomorrow, but he doesn't do that. He actually brings the package back, and that's really, really cool of him. The only downfall with that is that sometimes, like last night, you go out, you check the mail, you grab the mail, and you think, okay, that's it, because 99.9% of the time, the mail that was dropped off is the mail you're getting. But then there's that 0.1% of the time when, oops, you forgot to drop something off, and you leave something like this in your front porch, and you're not going to think to yourself, well, I better check again for the mail. So if you don't happen to check the front porch, there could be something there waiting for you that you're unaware of, and then it ends up sitting out on your porch all night long, just waiting for somebody to come by and pick it up. Hopefully, or thankfully, oh, not hopefully, thankfully, that did not happen. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. So very, very cool that at least came, and we're going to take a look at what is inside here. I know what this is. This is pretty awesome. This coming from eBay. I actually got a really, really good deal on these. The lady had actually all of these listed individually, and I was certainly interested in all of them. I said, look, I'm interested in every single one of those. If I get them all, can you hook me up, give me a deal? And she said, I certainly can. So she definitely hooked me up on these. And we have, yes, 5 Flexplay DVDs. Oh, these are so cool. We have The Golden Compass, which I was actually just recently talking to somebody about, saying how it's a shame this movie did not get its sequels. This was supposed to be like a whole franchise. It never happened. It's a shame. I actually liked that movie. I thought it was pretty good. Michael Clayton, The Spiderwick Chronicles. Was that supposed to be a franchise? I don't know. I thought the movie was just kind of okay. Sweeney Todd, oh, such a good movie. And Be Kind Rewind, another fun movie as well. So that is just fantastic. Now, of course, once again, these are another sort of media that are unwatchable. These cannot be watched, at least I'm assuming anyway, because what these were, for those of you who do not know, this was kind of again, another failed rental system, and it was a disc that in 48 hours would go bad. Once you open this up, and the disc, there was like a chemical like in like one of the layers of the disc. Once that hit air, it started to go bad, and in 48 hours, the disc would turn completely black, and it would be 100% unwatchable. So you're supposed to buy this. You had two days to watch your movie, and then you couldn't watch the disc anymore. And obviously, that was a stupid idea, and nobody wanted these, and it failed. It came and went quite quickly. Disney even did one of these. It was called Easy D. They tried to do it too, and it just failed. So these are unwatchable because by now, when did these come out? Is there a date on these? I don't even know. I have no idea. This is 2007, so I guess it was the early 2000s. By now, like at least 10 or so years later, these are not good anymore. They were only meant to last for so long. Even though they're still sealed, they become oxidized or whatever. The discs are bad. I have another one that has a little bit different packaging. It actually has a hole in the back so you can actually see the disc, and the disc is completely black. And from what I've heard from other people who have tried opening these up and seeing if they played or not, they're always completely pitch black and do not work. I've never heard of anybody opening one of these up and the disc is still, I think the disc is red if it's good and black if it's bad. So I haven't heard of anybody actually opening this up and finding a red disc they can watch, but who knows? If one of these was like opened, I mean, well, that wouldn't really work. But I would love to open one of these up and test it out. But I kind of just want to keep them sealed. So I'm not gonna do it because I'm about 99.9% sure the disc will be unwatchable. So I don't really want to open one up. I don't know. Maybe someday I will. We'll see. But still very, very cool. Even though they're completely unwatchable, you guys know me. I love collecting this kind of stuff. I'm a nerd for this kind of stuff. All this home video, all these home video formats. I just love this stuff. I geek out on this kind of thing. So very cool to have 5 more in the collection now. Like I said, these popped up on eBay. I saw them. They were going for a pretty good price. And I was thinking about just buying each one individually. And then it hit me. I'm like, well, no, they're all from the same seller. Why not see if I can get a deal? And I did. She hooked me up. So that is really, really cool. 5 more Flexplay discs for the collection. I'm really excited about this one too, because I just love Sweeney Todd. So cool to have that movie on Flexplay. So that was it. That is everything that I got today. I didn't go out and do any hunting or anything like that. It was just a day of chores. It was a day of cleaning up some things around the house. It was a day of packing. I'm getting ready for Disney, which is in 2 days from now. It's Sunday. I leave on Tuesday. That is crazy. I have so much stuff to do, so I had to get a lot of stuff done around the house. And tomorrow's going to be even more crazy because I have so much packing and whatnot to do. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be literally me running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And I was stupid. I didn't take off work. So I got to go into work and then come home. And then I got like X amount of hours to get a lot done. So tomorrow's video should be interesting. I have no idea what tomorrow's video is going to be, but we'll figure it out. But anyway, so very, very cool. Yeah, that's it. I'm glad these at least arrived in the mail. So I'd have something to show you today. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have showed you. But anyway, so that is that. Like I said, I got some rest. I am now well fed. Shot an unboxing for you. So I think I'm going to just lie down, relax a little bit because I've been running around so much today, and I'm going to check out a movie. So what movie's on the agenda for tonight? Well, like I said, I'm not doing my Merry Movie Marathon this year, but that does not mean I'm not watching Christmas titles. So tonight, Krampus. You guys know I've been wanting to check this one out for a good long while now. Finally was able to pick it up for a great price thanks to Black Friday. This one's been getting a lot of buzz. Let's see if it lives up to it. Well, all right, Krampus. This was an interesting watch. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty decent. Not nearly as good as Trick or Treat, which is also written and directed by Michael Dowtry. And if you haven't seen Trick or Treat, watch it. It's fantastic. It's amazing, in my opinion. One of the greatest Halloween movies ever, right up there with John Carpenter's Halloween, in my opinion. They're neck and neck. It's that good of a movie. But this one was a little bit different, had a bit of a different feel. It was actually written by, I think, like 3 guys. Actually, he was just one of the writers, and he was the director. So yeah, 2 other writers as well. So maybe that had something to do with it. But in the end, it was still a pretty fun movie, and it really felt, if you're a big fan of like Charles Band or like the Full Moon titles, if you like, Puppet Master and stuff like that, you're probably going to enjoy this movie because it really did feel like a Charles Band movie. Like I was watching it thinking, am I watching, a Puppet Master or an Evil Dolls movie or something like that? Because it really had that kind of feel. And as such, it made for a pretty fun movie. So the whole idea is that Krampus is kind of an evil Santa Claus, sort of, and basically what he ends up doing is when you've given up on Christmas, you've lost your Christmas spirit, you lost all hope and stuff, he comes to basically punish you for that. And there's a family who has definitely lost their way, and the kind of final straw is that the child of the family who's still believing in Christmas, still kind of holding on to the Christmas spirit, he finally gives up. He's like, I'm done with this. He finally loses the Christmas spirit, and at that point, all heck breaks loose, and Krampus and all his little evil, demented toys and elves and just whatnot come out of the woodworks and start attacking the family, taking them away, killing some people off. It's pretty fun. Now, again, the movie's nothing absolutely amazing. This movie really got a lot of hype when it came out. I remember, like, everybody was talking about this movie, about how fantastic it was. I don't know if it quite lived up to the hype. I wouldn't say it's that amazing. This is not, again, like Trick or Treat, where I'm going to watch it every single year. Will I watch this movie again? I certainly will. Will I watch this every single Christmas? Nah, probably not. I'll probably, maybe every few Christmases pop this one back in again, because it's definitely interesting. It's worth a watch, definitely worth checking out, and definitely something I'll rewatch again, but just not every single year probably, because it wasn't quite that good. But still, great cast. I really liked everything about it. I thought the story was done pretty well. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is, it was pretty close, and it was just, I thought, everything about it was just a lot of fun. That's the main, my main feeling of this movie, is that it was fun. And again, it had a very Full Moon type feel. So if you like Full Moon movies, again, especially Charles Band movies anyway, in the sense of, like Demented Toys or the Puppet Master movies or something like that, if you kind of like those movies with a little bit of a modern take on it, then you're probably going to enjoy Krampus, because they had a very similar feel. And the Charles Band movies are always a lot of fun, and this one was as well. So Krampus, I'd recommend checking it out. It might not have quite lived up to the hype that it was getting, in my opinion, but it was still definitely pretty fun, and is definitely deserving of some praise and deserving of you checking it out. So Krampus, yeah, I would say this holiday season, if you haven't seen this one yet, definitely check it out. And with that, as always, I am off to bed because I have to get up nice and early for work tomorrow. That was stupid of me. When I applied for the job and then the CEO contacted me back and said, you have it, I said, well, I would love to take the job. However, I do need this X amount of time off in December. I've already booked a vacation and paid for a vacation. We had it booked and paid for long before I was even laid off from my last job. And she said, that's fine, no problem. You can just take off those like 2 weeks unpaid. So that was great. But I told her I wanted off Tuesday, which is the day we leave, till the day we get back, which is close to 2 weeks. But why did I just not say Monday till when we get back? Because now I have this random Monday I got to go into work. I could have used Monday to pack and get things done around the house and get things taken care of. Now I got to do all that in the evening. That's going to be insane. So, stupid on my part. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, all right. I got to go into work tomorrow, so that's that. And then I got so much stuff to do when I get home. It's going to be a crazy, crazy day tomorrow, but all that craziness is going to lead up to a 13-day vacation, which is going to be amazing. I am so incredibly excited about Walt Disney World. It's going to be a blast. I'm excited to shoot so much video for you guys. I hope you guys are excited as well. Lots of awesome Disney videos coming your way. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. So, all going to be totally worth it. But anyway, like I said, I got to get to bed. So, as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, one of many designs you can choose from, then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. And finally, if you'd like to support new content and just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way every single day, then head over to patreon.com/CinemaSickness, where every tiny little bit helps. A simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does go a long way. All goes right back into these videos and gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I will see you all tomorrow, the day before I go to Disney. Yes. Bye.